Greetings, automotive enthusiasts. Today we have for you something really fun here. It's a 2001 Isuzu VehiCROSS. We'll go do a walk around here real quick. These are super cool. I remember when these came out, seeing them on the road was just like seeing a spaceship or something back in the late 80s, early 2000s. They only brought just over 4,000 of them over. They only made 6,000 total, or just under 6,000 total, and like 4,100 came to the States roughly, and between 99 and 01. So very rare vehicle. Had a 3.5 liter V6, 215 horsepower, 230 foot-pounds of torque, and what they call torque on demand, which is a really sophisticated all-wheel drive system developed by Borg-Warner. And so this four-wheel drive could actually had 15 sensors and would actually, depending on wheel slip, could send power, vary it to all four wheels. So absolutely incredible. Reservoir shocks from the factory. I believe these things even won the stock class in Baja or something like that when they came out. Just a surprising vehicle. Definitely unique. And let's zoom in here and look at some the flaws or details here. So we got one little ding right here. So I'm showing this to you before I've done some recon that I kind of plan on doing. I'm going to do some PDR and some touch-ups and stuff, but a lot of times we get cars in, I don't really wait until it's completely done, because a lot of times, honestly, a car will sell before then. I mean, I'll have plans to do certain things to it, but somebody will come in and buy it like it is, or at that current state. We've got some chips across the front of the hood, but this is an very, very clean VehiCROSS. Actually, this is the third one I have right now. I have 3 of these in stock in varying condition, and this is the best condition one here. So looking across the bumper, I love the titanium teeth, kind of just gives it a, I don't know, like almost a sea creature, like some kind of shark. I don't know, it's just kind of a cool look to it. But a little scuff on the plastics there. Brand new Goodyear tires, kind of a very special size there. 245 60 18s. That's the factory wheel there with kind of chrome, looks really cool. And coming around here, there's another little ding right here. Like I said, I'm gonna have my PDR guy kind of take a look at it and see what he can do, but just kind of showing it to you as we got it in here. Got another little, doors clean there. Got another little ding right there, as you can see. All the cladding is in really good shape. Again, like I said, the tires are brand new, so I don't even think they have 500 miles on the tires. Wheels are in excellent shape. They're not really peeling or anything. Look pretty good. A little bit of pitting on the backside, maybe. Looks like somebody's car alarm horn's going off there. On the VehiCROSS emblem here, we got a little bit of scuffing on that emblem. Coming around the backside here. No real flaws on the tailgate. Then I got a little spot right here. Little scuff and a paint touch up there. Thank goodness that ended. Sorry about that. I love how the spare tire is molded into the hatch. So cool. I got the wing on it. Let's pop in the, show you in the back here real quick. Lots of room, and the seats remove really easily for extra cargo space. See the spare tire mounts in there. A very cool setup. Looks like we got a little crack in the bumper cover right here. That could be probably, repaired from the back side and touched up a little bit, but it does have that little crack in the bumper cover there, and you can see how it's cracked and split there. So little teeny small impact there. It does show clean Carfax, clean title, 0 accidents. I mean, that's just obviously maybe some little parking lot thing not reported. Rear wheel looks good. Excellent. Again, little the finish peeling on the VehiCROSS there. Looking across the top, this one actually doesn't have a sunroof, which I prefer. Number one, they're a little bit tighter, but I just prefer no sunroofs because quieter, more solid. Looks like we got a little rub mark here on the paint there. So this could be the mustard to the Hummer ketchup, huh? I'm gonna actually, it'd be kind of fun to put these two together, the Hummer and this together, just to see what they look like. Little scuff on the mirror right there. And then coming back here, you can see that ding on the fender. Everything should PDR pretty well, and a couple little scratches for touch-up. Windshield is in good condition. I think there's a little chip right there, if you can kind of see it in that reflection, but good serviceable condition otherwise. All right, let's take a look here on the inside. A little crack on that lens. You probably saw that going around the first time. So let's take a peek on the inside here. All right, cool. On the interior, VehiCROSS seats, carbon fiber. I guess I would call it carbon fiber, you know, since it's simulated carbon fiber. But there's the VIN data plate. And coming in here, look at the interior. This is the best interior of all of them that I've had. These VehiCROSS seats didn't seem to really hold up super well. I think they just get, well, these are pretty soft. I don't know, they seem to kind of dry out and split up, but there is some wear on these seats, but really good condition otherwise. Cracking on the armrest from the elbow. Steering wheel is in excellent condition. Got the factory Isuzu mats. Carpet's good underneath. All right, and here we're getting inside here. Here's the dash. Shows 98,000 miles. That's how I bought this. I did a Carfax on it, and it shows more than that. So I'm gonna basically sell this true miles unknown. I don't know, maybe they had a speedometer break or something, but in 2018 it was higher than that, so that has been changed. So full disclosure there. Isuzu radio works. Factory radio, AC blows ice cold. Got the CD changer. Haven't tested it yet, so not sure. Got our shifter here, 4-wheel high, 4-wheel low. And we got our winter and power modes on the transmission and mirror switch. Let's take a look at the glove box here. I haven't even looked. Oh, cigarette lighter. All right, we'll go around to the other side here. Pop the seat forward here so you can kind of see in the back. This thing drives great. It does have an exhaust leak I got to get fixed, so it's kind of noisy, but I've driven it actually back and forth to home and work here. Back seats are perfect. And absolutely just fun to drive. The cruise control works, everything, power windows. But it's really fun to drive. It's just a unique driving position, a unique looking vehicle. And you know, I mean, this is the one I've kind of been looking for. Door panel looks good. Little nick there. Dash is super nice. No issues with the dash. Passenger VehiCROSS seat. The seat bottom right here, zoom in. There's a little split right there, and a little pressure split, showing some age right there in that back panel. But still, though, comparatively speaking, these are in really, really good condition. All right, I lost my train of thought on something there, so you guys can laugh at me. Coming around the front here again. So let's jump inside this thing and take it for a spin. All right, we're buckled up into the Isuzu. I remembered what I was alluding to on the walk around is I took this the maroon one that I have out to a just that little bit there, out to a buddy of mine here in Kansas who's got a big off-road trails and race course and rock walls and everything all set up. And I took it's mostly set up for Jeeps and everything, and I took I actually got some video footage. I'll have to maybe edit in here, but I took it out there, all these Jeeps, and this thing was just going through the trails. I mean, I was just flying through there, no problems. Wasn't high centering. On the racetrack, this thing, I mean, there was no Jeep that could really probably touch us on the racetrack. I mean, it handled like a rally car, unbelievable. And then there was actually a rock garden, and I was watching a lot of the lifted Jeeps, you know, air down their tires and go across this rock garden. I kept watching them. I'm like, okay, I've done everything out here. I'm kind of like, I don't know. I'm like, you know, those guys got a lot more tire than I have, and this is a low profile tire, and I'll have to send you a picture, but I cleared the rock garden with the maroon one. And it was pretty fun. I'll maybe put some of those pictures in here, or maybe I'll just when I do the video on the maroon one, maybe I'll do it there. But let's fire this beast up here and go for a spin. Like I said, the little exhaust leak that you'll hear. Little sticky. Oop, got the radio here. Turn that down. Turn the fan down. All right, let's check this thing out here. Four-wheel drive, torque on demand works great. I do have a ABS light on. I haven't scanned it. I don't know what it is yet, but everything is working fine as far as the four-wheel drive goes. It's cool when you give it gas. It's like a little bar graph, and you see the power transfer on the bar graph. It's super cool. Yeah, you have to kind of, it's hard. You can't really see it while I'm driving. But here we go. Give it a beans. I tell you, I am going to take, I don't know, I probably won't take this one out, but I am going to take the red one that I have, or the maroon one out, and I'm going to do a local rallycross in it. You know, when I was going around that course over at my buddy Aaron's, that thing was absolutely just hauling in. People were actually like stopping, and there was, I don't know, 40, 50 Jeeps out there, and everybody was just stopping, and people were kind of like, what the heck is that, you know? And it was funny to see people's reactions, especially a lot of Jeep people out there, and a lot of people had never even seen this before, didn't even have any idea what it was. And by the time I left, it was kind of a little superstar out there. So it's just kind of fun. This thing, like I said, is brand new tires. The brakes are great. Got to get the exhaust leak fixed, and excuse me, I will fix that, you know, before we sell it. And I've just been kind of driving it a little bit, kind of shaking it down, but it just drives fantastic. I mean, you know, the seats, the Recaro seats, are super comfortable and supportive. It's just, I love the one thing that's tough about this, though, is the rear visibility, the way that tire goes into the back window, and then the quarter views. It kind of reminds me of driving an FJ Cruiser a little bit. It is limited. I think a good thing to do would be to put an active rear camera on it, and then, you know, basically have that in your rear view mirror just to give you some more visibility. If you do a lot of town driving, I mean, you kind of get used to it, but it is a little bit more unnerving. But yeah, but she just drives fantastic. Just runs and drives great. So check us out, like and subscribe, and EuroAsianAuto.com on the internet, EuroAsian Auto Inc. on Facebook, and as always, thanks for watching, and happy motoring.